Okay, what up, ladies and gents? Here's some music. Let's get this show started, alright?
Giving them hell, I'm ready for anything. They try to hold me down, they can't do a thing. Running through my town, I feel like the king. I got them jumping up and down like a trampoline. I know, I know, I know. They just wanna take me down. I know, I know, I know. They don't wanna see me now. I know, I know, I know. They just wanna take me down. I know, I know, I know. They don't wanna see me now. I'm living it, giving them hell, it's evident. I'm in my element, these words are relevant. I get the rags, and I'm leaving no evidence. Feeling like a president.
Okay, we're ready.
I'm out of the residence. The money be calling, these boys may be stalling. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin'. And we hear me calling, please don't let me fall in. Yeah, I'm falling, yeah, I'm falling. And I'm on a different level, higher than I've ever been. I was falling to the bottom, then I saw a chance to win. I was going through the motions, now I'm really in the shit. Now I'm really in the shit, now I'm really in the shit. I know, I know, I know. They just wanna take me down. I know, I know, I know. They don't wanna see me now. I know, I know, I know. They just wanna take me down. I know, I know, I know. They don't wanna see me now.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Alright, we're going to be covering the external components tonight. So, welcome to the show. Now, all of you know about the patch notes and changes today. If you don't, then I highly suggest you check out my most recent video, which will pretty much cover everything you need. Okay. Okay. When is the new content coming? There's an update today, dude. That's all the new content you're getting until August. So that's literally all you got. Hey, Lewis, doing well? Can't really complain. I need to see. Aha, there it is. Okay. Defensive cores, yes. Which is the best place to go for core farming? So, first and most important thing, where's the best place to go for core farming? I do believe it should be... Yeah, okay, Sigma Sector High Risk will drop stage 3 to 10 cores. But Infiltration Hard Mode also drops stage 2 to 10 cores. Okay, let's start with... let's start by whipping over to Haley. Just because I want the first time reward. So, broken boundary, here we go. Private, I want to see how many stage 10 cores we get. Then I'm going to compare the farming for both. Hey, Sir Tommy, how's it going? I'll compare the farming for both, and then we'll go from there.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Yes, how is the ear? Hopefully good.
Shield down. Setting objective. Objective confirmed. confirmed. Shield at 0%.
Jamel, my man, you gotta keep your hardware upgraded, buddy. Unfortunately, that's the way of the world. Gaming is an expensive hobby, brother. Hopefully you can get one secondhand. There's a lot of good ones secondhand, usually.
Shield down.
And they're not too bad. Okay. I'll play some sample tunes. Make this farming go a little faster, yeah? Hey Eddie, how's it going? You managed to get me any mamacitas?
Descendant, enemy troops are being transferred in large numbers. It's not to find their point of origin.
Girl, she must have got it from a dad, girl, and I don't want that. So many beautiful bad girls everywhere. I look, too many devils in this mad world, and they all say they love me.
Recharge my shield.
And I can't look back, I can't look back. She's
Selecting objective.
best girls ever passed, and I have been loving you like it's the last time. 'Cause you said you don't love me back, and that's sad. So many beautiful bad girls, and they're all in love with me.
Yeah, I know. That's why you have to get a PS5. That's why I told everybody, gaming is an expensive hobby. You gotta keep up with it. You always have to have... Hey, John? You always have to have the latest hardware. It's impossible to game on older hardware.
Setting objective.
Not only would you have technical issues, but it's just not a good experience. So, unfortunately, you want to be a gamer, your hardware is the most important thing.
All the best girls ever passed, and I have been loving you like it's the last.
My builds are perfectly viable. Am I going to redo them? No.
Love me back, and that's sad.
I may produce guides on it, but, sorry. I'll pause the music so I can answer this in depth. But it's me. I'll just tell you one thing. Of course, my builds are still viable. But external component things, they're just going to add more survival. So you should already know that. And if you watch the streams that I do, you will learn along the way. So my honest answer is, rather than hoping for updated build videos, so because otherwise we're going to have like 15 bajillion updated build videos, I would really recommend that you guys focus on following the streams and see what changes I make to the characters as I play them. I think that that is the most important thing, and it really is one of the reasons why whenever I stream TFD, you have to tune in. You cannot miss it no matter what. It's your choice at the end of the day if you want to miss it, but I will say you have to plan it around your work, your life schedule. If everyone else can, then you got to do the same thing. Unfortunately, there's no easy way around it. So I do apologize for not having a better solution, but making another set of build videos for every single character is kind of pointless every single time they add a new grind system. Rather, focus on the streams that I do, learn what I do, and observe everything. Don't miss a second, okay? I hope that helps. All right, putting the music back on.
I have been loving you like it's the last time. 'Cause you said you don't love me.
Remember that the only change today is defensive. Check the patch notes, make sure you fully understand this. It's not going to change the viability of the build, it's going to change your survival. Anyone who did not watch the patch notes video, make sure you attend the patch notes video, watch it thoroughly first. You must fully understand everything that we're doing here today.
Setting objective. Need to recharge my shield.
Sorry to hear that, John. Very happy about your next race, but if you don't mind, can we keep real-life events out of chat? Let's focus solely on TFD for now, guys. It's a major update today, so anything real-life related, let's not discuss it on stream. we should save that for our personal Discord.
Objective confirmed. Selecting objective.
What I would say to that, hold on, let me pause this because I want to answer that question. What I would say to that is that rather than doing a stream once in a blue moon for people that miss those streams, you can sometimes try and request when I'm streaming TFD to ask if I've made any changes. You can try and do that instead. But what I will say is it is most important that you do not miss streams. I understand how time consuming it is and how difficult it might be to make all the streams. But if people can do it while they're at work, then you have to be able to do the same thing. If you really want the knowledge on this game, you cannot miss streams no matter what. There is no alternative option. You must at least be able to tune in and listen. And that's just the way it is. If you miss it, then you have to go, then you practically have to go without. Because if I start staggering my time and trying to do like catch-up streams and things like that, then what will happen is that people will only attend those streams, which is also not viable for me as a content creator because I do this as for a living. Therefore, I'm sorry, but attendance is mandatory. Either you find that you have the time for me or you don't. And in which case you can use content made by others, which may not be as good, may be lesser than what I do. Here you are assured of quality, but everybody has to make their own choices. I'm not trying to be mean or pedantic, but this is how things work because I have a lot of different games that I work with and work on, and a lot of these are paid jobs because that's how I feed my family. So I cannot devote time to non-paying work. So essentially, unless like the person was coming in like with major super chats or donations and said, do this, I would do it in a heartbeat. But if they're not, then the only thing I can offer them is that, look, you got to attend the streams. That way you see it live as it happens, you understand it, off you go. So my apologies, but that's the best that I can do. Unless you can drop major cash on me to keep the channel in business, then I have to do what's best for my family. And I hope you understand that this is just how I have to operate as a professional that does this as a business. I don't do this for fame. I don't do this as a hobby. I do this to feed my family. That's why I work with so many different companies. So hope that's clear. All right, putting the music back on. I've got one more to do with Haley.
Step up in the party like, whoa. Check my fit, check my wrist, check my glow. Hoes in the back, pop that ass, touch your toes. O's in the back, roll it fast, blow the smoke. Go. She off that Casamigo, acting Migo with my amigo, playing casino. Off that case low, sacking that C-no. When she see no, she hit a deep throat. Go. Go. She off that Casamigo, acting Migo with my amigo, playing casino. Off that case low, sacking that C-no. When she see no, she hit a deep throat. Go.
Thank you for understanding. A lot of people get mad about it, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm a professional. It's what I do. That's how I make a living.
Pound action. Reporting extreme
So thank you for being understanding.
energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
Good work, Cardavel. That should be the thing. Always watch the patch notes.
Descendant, stop the enemy troop deployment.
Selecting objective. Objective confirmed. Shield at 0%. Objective confirmed. Shield down. Selecting objective. Objective confirmed.
What platform are you trying to play it on, Mindful Lunatic?
Shield at 0%. Selecting objective. Objective confirmed.
You're not here with me. Lost in the
Setting objective.
I need you.
Steam. Uninstall the game, reinstall the game. That should solve your problem.
Selecting objective.
If you require further technical support, you should go to the official Discord and ask there. Because unfortunately, as much as I want to help you guys, we streamers are technically not tech support, and we cannot be giving tech support in actuality. So if you have further errors after uninstalling and reinstalling the game, go directly to the official Discord, ask them about the launch error, and give them the launch error code. They'll probably be able to help you out.
Lost in an ocean of memories.
You're most welcome, sir.
You're not here with me.
Turning off your modem is unlikely to help because that is related to your internet. Launch error is usually due to corrupted files or the update did not go correctly on your Steam. So it's better to just uninstall and reinstall. It's the fastest way. Unless your internet is shite. If your internet is shite, then there's nothing you can do about it. But for most people, yeah, their internet won't be that bad. Usually. At least I hope not. Now guys, we're gonna do comparative farming very soon, so please be aware of this.
My friends, I'm new. Thank you for being here.
Selecting objective.
Ooh, I just wanna leave this without you.
I don't believe it'll break balance, Librado, but certain characters would be pigeonholed into choosing them. For example, for Ines, mana directly relates to your crit rate. So I don't think that it would break the balance, but the objective of these external component roles is not to provide more offensive power. It's to provide defensive strength,
Objective confirmed.
which is the idea here.
Setting objective. Selecting objective.
Hence why mana rolls are not present at all.
Setting objective.
As far as I recall, it is only recovery, which is health.
I'm back to life. Everything was black and white. Now I see all the colors.
Select
Captain Elliot, deploying RK. I am the original.
Recharge my shield. Selecting objective. Setting objective. Selecting objective.
My name, but I was never afraid. No, I was never afraid. The flowers withered and died, and now they're blooming inside, like a rainbow inside. Yeah, there's a rainbow inside. Will you come with me?
Objective confirmed. Shield at 0%. Objective confirmed.
Oh man, the chat software is dying again today. Hold on, I'll fix it soon.
Recharge my shield. Selecting objective.
Oh my. Extraction from operation zone.
There we go, it reconnected. But yeah, mana rolls, I believe, will not drastically affect things, but at the same time, the idea is not more power. The idea is more survival. And while some people were planning skewed builds with mana, like, I feel that this is just silly. Because the whole idea of this is to survive. Defense, not offense. So take note of that. Okay, we're done on this. Now it's time for us to begin actual core farming comparisons. So we're going to do that. I understand how burned out and tired you must feel on Sigma Sector. I agree 100% with you. I'm literally just doing this out of obligation, and if I don't see enough super chats, I'm probably not coming back for a few days anyway. But the fact of the matter is that this Jade, unfortunately, is something that the developers keep pushing and deciding. It's very silly. But this is why, in my encouraging message to them, I stated that I will always forever remember the first day I launched TFD to 500 viewers on my channel. on my stream, and it was the most amazing moment ever. I thought this was going to be the next big hit, but bad decision after bad decision, grindy systems, and poor implementation of things that look like they're copied from other video games have basically made this a very negative experience. So everybody's tired, burned out, and they don't feel like doing Sigma Sector anymore. I hear you. I understand you. I get exactly where you're coming from. The fact of the matter is that I have no power to change this right now, and there's nothing that I can do to alter or adjust this. But what I will say is that, to the best of my knowledge and to the best credit that I can give you guys and myself, I will say that if possible, where possible, all right, we are at least trying to tell the devs that this is a bad idea and that overly grindy systems do not make a game fun. There must be, to an extent, variability. And players must be allowed to experience different things throughout their gameplay journey, because if they do not, then it just feels sad. Okay, so this is the...
You already look
This
fine.
is Deslin.
I'm gonna make you look finer.
Wow, Deslin is literally useless now. Core crafting bench. What's this for? This is the auxiliary workbench for reactors. Okay. The day one stream was glorious, coming off of Helldivers. Now we are so far below Helldivers that I'm like, whoa. You know, maybe I should have just stuck with being commander of Super Earth. But I will never be returning, because there's no need for me to return to Helldivers. I will make different decisions and go my own path. But to see the fact that this game, which I was banking on, compared to like Helldivers, and it completely crashed and burned, that saddens me a lot. So I am most disappointed. But I hope that they will recover. I always have positive hopes for the games. People will try and paint me as the most negative person on the planet, but I don't. I'm just not a fanboy, because fanboys don't make games great. For example, in my review of Dune, I don't care if they pay me for a review. They didn't, but I'm just going to say I don't care if they pay me for a review. There is no way on the planet that I would just sit there and say to myself, oh, I'm okay with this game. I would not. You know, I would never, ever do something like that, because it's silly. It is the silliest thing to do. Okay. Duplicate this spreadsheet. Call this, rename it. XCOM Core Farming. The thing is, most content creators cannot be like me, because almost 90% of content creators buy their views. It is very clear, and it has been very clear to me. People, for example, today, somebody actually said in my video, I love content creators that actually go through the patch notes instead of, you know, skimming through it. And I explained the reason. The reason most people make 8 or 9 minute videos, and you've been taking note, like most of the time that you see 8 or 9 minute videos, I will tell you straight up that 8 or 9 minute videos are one of the most cost efficient for when you're buying views, because the length of your videos is how much they essentially charge for the bots. Why is that the case? Because watch time matters on YouTube. The more time you spend watching a video, the more legitimate it seems. So that's how they go about view botting, and that's why they have to limit their videos to a certain length. So what they do is that they skim through the patch notes and say, hey, in the patch notes, these are the most important things, and blah, 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 blah. And they will explain all of that in a very short and concise manner, but it doesn't actually give you the full patch notes. Whereas since I do not buy any views, I can just give you the full patch notes and not care what views I get or whatever views I get. Have you checked the patch notes, Jonta? If you haven't, check the patch notes video, which I've just released on my channel. Watch that first and then come back to stream, and you'll understand more. Okay? If you haven't watched the patch notes, you must watch the patch notes video first. Please go and watch my latest video, which is the patch notes. Sorry, just checking through this. Yeah, I just answered your comment, Curtis. You'll burn out soon enough. Because I can honestly tell you that I used to have 500 viewers per stream. 500 viewers per stream. By the way, the challenge mode, are you doing with full external components, Austin? Because if you're not doing it with full external components, cored up, increase your survival first. So yeah, increase your survival first. That's exactly what I'm planning to do. Then I'll take on the challenge mode at a later time. Because today I'm just going to focus on the external components, what is the best way to farm for them, and then worry only about that. Because that would directly impact Serena's damage anyway. And also the survival of Blair. What is my opinion on the Season 3 roadmap? I don't even look at the roadmap anymore. Because, quite frankly, Jade, I don't care what they say they're going to do. I only care about what they actually do. So I'm going to just check out Season 3 when Season 3 drops. And we will see. I have no interest in beating it. So I will beat it at a future time with my pal. That's about it. I do not care about the Ice Maiden challenge. As you can see from the stream title, my stream is about external components and we're working on them today for the external component course. I have zero interest in anything outside of that, and if other people want to take on that challenge, they can do so, but it's literally the only new content that you're going to get, so kudos to them if they want to speedrun it now. I have zero interest. But yeah, again, coming back to the Season 3 roadmap, I'm going to wait and see what they actually do. Because I have no interest at all in what they say. I want to see what they do. If they can show me that they're going to do something really awesome, then hey, you know, I'm down. But if they can't show me that, then, you know, I think I'll be quite sad. Okay, I'm gonna run one more Sigma sector just because we need to get it cleared, and then we're gonna carry on. But yeah, I really do miss the first day TFT dropped. It just seems like everyone's tired of the new systems. We're just getting new system after new system after new system. The devs don't seem to be listening to the right people. They're doing this focus group testing, but it's not working. So it is a problematic situation right now. But it is what it is, and for me, I'm just going to keep working on other games that pay me well, and when TFD needs me, they can pay me enough. Or, you know, viewers can show their support, and if they show enough support, I'll do more, but for now, like I said, I'm focusing on whatever feeds my family, rather than, you know, rather than just one thing. The DPS recommendations are irrelevant. Check the Ice Maiden build on my channel if you just want to use Blair. That's for normal Ice Maiden. For the challenge mode, it's going to be a whole different thing. So please be aware of that. And you can only make private parties, so it's going to be a very, very different grouping.
Selecting objective.
I plan on doing it at a much later time with Austin, but not anytime now.
Setting objective.
Today, I'm only focusing on the external component
Selecting
course.
objective.
And that is all we will be doing on this stream. So if you guys are not aware of that, please check the stream title. And please remember that anything outside of the stream title will never be covered.
Objective confirmed. Selecting objective.
Did you cap Serena's hit points with the cores, though?
Setting objective.
Because if you didn't cap Serena's hit points with the cores, Austin, wouldn't that affect their skill damage? Your skill damage is tied to hit points, so that's why I mentioned survival earlier. Because couldn't you get even more hit points than what you had before? I'm just saying, but it sure would make a lot of sense. See you later, Sir Tommy.
Objective confirmed.
Because those people doing the so-called 4-second kills with Serena in the past, that's all well and good. But if that's the case of them doing the 4-second kills,
Selecting objective.
wouldn't they now be able to wouldn't they now be able to get the same amount of damage by improving hit points? Unless they were somehow already able to cap Serena at 39 at
Objective confirmed.
39,000 hit points.
Need to recharge my shield.
Where's the last guy? Oh, there he is.
I'll finish the job no matter what.
Fair enough. In that case, I'll leave it to you to experiment. I'm just gonna go in and clear the challenge with Blair eventually.
Descendant.
And
we're
let you
detecting
carry me.
RK life signs inside a Vulgus structure.
Objective confirmed. Selecting
Well, Zam
objective.
Gaming, it probably just means that you're from the same region as I am. That's all. Welcome to the stream.
Objective. Shield down.
This is
Setting
no good.
objective.
No ammo drops, huh?
Selecting objective. Objective confirmed. Selecting objective.
Okay, this is gonna be problematic. Support drones at least exist.
Need to recharge my shield.
I'll never understand why they only allow a single ammo type conversion. It should just convert all ammo.
Objective confirmed.
But I guess I kinda understand it. Hey, Baron.
This is HQ. Enemy reinforcements incoming. Requesting strike on the staging area.
Objective confirmed. Setting objective. Shield down. Selecting objective. Setting objective. Selecting objective. Recharge my shield. Hold on a sec.
Stream schedule tomorrow. Dark Tide in the morning. Dark Tide in the morning all the way until the campaign is over.
Setting objective.
And then evening streams will be varied. But tomorrow will definitely be COA in the evening.
Objective confirmed.
Because it's our Friday. And you know what we do on Friday. We got things to kill. I expect attendance for Ancient Battlefield. So prepare yourself accordingly.
Setting objective.
I am the original.
Shield at 0%. Setting objective.
Okay, this should be enough. I just wanted one more. Oh, come on.
Initiated.
How much
Good
longer
work,
to look?
Descendant.
One more. Ugh. Alright, one more to this.
New subscriber detected.
Welcome, new subscriber. Welcome among us. Okay.
This is Hound Actual, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
Setting objective. Need to recharge my shield. Setting objective. Selecting objective. Objective confirmed. Setting objective. Selecting objective. Shield down. One shot, one kill.
I see. You have to work out of the office? Alright, no worries. See you later, Eddie. Don't forget, you meet anyone hot along the way, you know what to do, yeah? Catch you later. Welcome back, Carterville. Welcome back. 'Tis good to have you back. Okay.
Descendant. Enemy troops are being transferred in large numbers. You must attack their point of origin.
Objective confirmed. Setting objective. Selecting objective. Objective confirmed. Setting objective.
Good, I'm happy to hear that. As it should be.
Selecting objective. Reloading. Objective confirmed. Setting objective. Selecting objective.
You know what surprised me? Yesterday I met so many people
Objective confirmed.
that don't know how to reload cancel.
Setting objective.
For machine guns anyway. People have forgotten the old school gunfighting skills.
Setting objective. Objective confirmed. Selecting objective. Changing mags. Objective confirmed. Setting objective.
Different weapons have different animation cancels. You gotta know the percentage for each weapon. I actually covered this in a YouTube short. But machine guns are 50%. Yeah. Different weapons have different percentage that you need to memorize for when to reload cancel. Machine gun is always 50%. I believe hand cannons are also roughly 50%. But some like the scout rifles, tac rifles, and all those, they are 66% or so. One of the weapons is like 70%. You have to know. Yeah, a lot of people don't know the grapple movements. They don't know all the old tricks.
Setting objective.
Because they only follow like the
Selecting objective.
basically like the meta and stuff, or the stuff that, like, you know, the remaining YouTubers teach them, but it's all like the simple basic stuff that's brain dead so that they can cop the easy views,
Selecting objective.
but they'll never learn the actual combat techniques. But that's why if you watch this, you will actually learn combat techniques, proper ones, things that we used to use since launch and we still have today. Grapple movement,
Selecting objective.
reload cancels.
Setting objective.
Last time you could reload cancel by just aiming down sights, but nowadays I don't think you can anymore.
Extraction from
Still,
operation
it's not bad.
zone initiated. Good work,
Okay, I
Descendant.
got my arcade tuning. Plonk it in. This will be for another day. Let's head out. Now we're going to start doing some real farming. Well, I hope you link them to my video because that's probably the best way. Well, max leveled. That's why everybody comes here. A lot of people start their journey, because I don't stream this as much anymore. A lot of people start their journey watching other people. Then they'll sometimes those other people talk shit about me. Then they rediscover my channel. But in actuality, that just boosts me up, because now people are like, oh, so this is why they hate him, because this guy actually teaches people shit. I won't speedrun stuff, and I won't give you like the best super high-end build made for the 1%. But the stuff that I do will get you through all the content and make sure your life is easy. For example, right now we're about to do some farming. So I'm swapping over to Ines. Give her the bad girl look. People hate what they can't have. I mean, for most of them, they have to buy their views, they have to buy their subs. So it's costing them a lot per month. But if you actually look at a lot of my streams, a lot of my peeps will just donate to me, you know, give me a lot of love. So, yeah, it helps out a lot. Albion Cavalry Gun can be pretty worthwhile. I do like it, but gunplay compared to skill play for farming is not very good. I'm only using it because I was trying to use the daily bonus in the Sigma sector to level up Haley's arcade tuning. That's why I used it, because I like it as a gun, and it's got fairly useful AoE. But is it worth leveling up? It's up to you, really. If you like gunplay, then sure. Well, you should max level. I cover a lot of games as a professional content creator. So, yeah. And I'm sorry, Erdly, I have no idea what you mean by PS4. If you flesh out your question a bit more, I might be able to help you. But I have no idea what you mean just by saying PS4. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to use an S. And what we're going to try is we're going to start calculating how much time it takes to farm a Sigma sector and the number of cores that we are going to get.
Super chat received.
Well, thank you, Lewis. Lewis always gets the ball rolling with the super chats. Please let me know. And Thor is taken. Have you watched the patch notes video? Because I'm not going to answer any of your questions, because this is not the first time we've talked about this. Go watch the patch notes video, front, back, center. All right, watch it 3 times, and then I'll take any of the questions you have. But until you've done so, please go. And the thing about the consoles, Day is that, look, if people want to have an older console, that's okay, but they also must accept the limitations of that. I think we shouldn't make statements like PS4 shouldn't exist anymore. Look, I personally understand how difficult it is for families to make ends meet. Have you been broke before, Day? If you've lived a privileged life where you've never had $0 in your bank account, then that's really good. But at the same time, I also am truthful in that gaming is an expensive hobby. So while we shouldn't judge others because of, you know, we don't know their circumstances, I do agree with the fact that, look, people shouldn't be gaming on old hardware. And Lewis, please let me know what kind of music you want, and I will happily play it. For now, let's begin the testing. All right, we're heading off to the broken boundary. Give him some hip-hop? Sure. In fact, it's probably the perfect time to bust out some of my hip-hop about those kinds of struggles. Take your time, Austin. That's completely fine. I still thank y'all for helping me figure out which song was ideal. And I know it was number 2, so here we go.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position.
Before the penthouse or the Tesla or the brunches, I was pulling sickies for the riches with my uncles. Before the grand follower stands and the dollars, bro, I was getting followed by my fam in the Commodore. I got famous and my auntie bought the merch. My cousin turned it to my first concert. When I got that first check, I bought her a new bed and told my uncles that I still need to work. And my uncle's still in prison for some shit he didn't do. And the coppers wouldn't listen, the system was missing proof. So when they put me on the charts with the number 1, I thought it was finally time to get shit done. But my uncle said, it's a long, cold battle. That castle will stand long after you fall. I said, yeah, but I'm king of the castle. He said, nah, nephew, you don't rule it all. You know the game isn't won.
Hey, Rubalicious.
Because you run in the field. You know the show isn't done.
Were you there this morning?
Because you're part of the film. So
Have you been doing okay, Rubalicious?
So many treasures unknown. You might be king of the castle, but even kings get dethroned. We was working while the king was drinking. Fucker tried to make us pay for water until my people were too deep to ignore us. Said that we were rich and living lawless. Made them take it back and treat us right. Next week we had a brand new fight. Our faces, we were brothers, friends. To the press, we were a plague of men. They do not believe it when they see it, so they choose not to. They are not the ones who were suffering, so they refuse to. Don't expect the king to come down from the castle. It's the king who profits off the pain of the hassle. You know the game isn't won because you run in the field. You know the show isn't done because you're part of the film. So many secrets untold, so many treasures unknown. You might be king of the castle, but even kings get dethroned. Before the penthouse or the Tesla or the brunches, I was pulling sickies for the riches with my uncles. Before the grand follower stands and the dollars, bro, I was getting followed by my fam in the Commodore. I got famous and my auntie bought the merch. My cousin turned into my first concert. When I got that first check, I bought her a new bed and told my uncles that I still need to work. And my uncle's still in prison for some shit he didn't do. And the coppers wouldn't listen, the system was missing proof. So when they put me on the charts with the number 1, I thought it was finally time to get shit done. But my uncle said, it's a long, cold battle. That castle will stand long after you fall. I said, yeah, but I'm king of the castle. He said, nah, nephew, don't rule it all.
Let's end this.
So thanks for enjoying that. All right. I hope you guys love the new song.
Kill me. Please.
Okay, there we go. And thank you, Lewis, for getting the ball rolling today, as always.
You can't escape. This is going to help.
Thank you.
Okay.
Mission complete. All units proceed to transport location. Great work out there.
The highest cores that I seem to get was rank 9. I don't see any stage 10 cores. And in terms of rank 9s, I ended up getting 4 rank 9s. Okay. 4 rank 9s for 3 minutes 37. Give me 1 second. I'm making this table a bit more legible for myself. Got my own Excel spreadsheet. There we go. And then this one, I'm going to wrap the text.
New subscriber detected.
Early, if all you're going to say on my chat is PS4, there's nothing I can do to help you, good sir, and that is considered spamming. So please do not spam, or there will be punishments for that. Rubalicious, how you doing? I don't know if you heard me when I asked you before, but I want to know, are you doing okay? And Day, don't worry about it. I'm testing it right now, and I will let you know after I have tested it. So what you're doing, don't think about it. Don't speak about it because it doesn't matter. You might skew results. What we're focusing on is what I'm testing, and therefore I'm actually recording and tabulating all of this in a spreadsheet. This is how we actually do things for people so that we can ensure that people get the correct information. Opinions are fine, you know, but the difference between this channel and all other channels, which I'm sure you understand, is the professionalism that we use in testing. So that's why when a viewer says, I've done this, I've done that, doesn't matter. Please take it. I mean no disrespect when I say this, but I take it and throw it right in the bin because it's useless. That is all useless information, and it's not going to help anybody. What will help them is actually understanding from actual numerical analysis how this system works, what is the best use of their time, so on and so forth. So I hope you understand that. I mean no disrespect, but when I'm doing testing, comments are completely worthless. Don't give any comments. You can do your own thing, you can be happy about your own thing, but all that evidence is not helpful to chat. Chester, I'm glad you super chatted. Thank you. You need to turn up to more streams. You need to support more, man. Anyway, let me know what kind of music you want, and we will carry on with the testing. So we are going to continue with Sigma Sector. We're going to do several runs. We're going to determine what kind of numbers we actually get in Sigma Sector, and then we will determine after. I appreciate that, but I say this with all due respect, Day. Do not help. Your help is completely unnecessary and not needed. Never, ever try to help testing, because if their testing is not done under the same circumstances and with the exact same methodology, testing is not fair. Any bias or skew in the testing, I don't know how much you know about statistical analysis, numerical analysis, but this is how scientific analysis is conducted for anything in life, because you cannot have something skew the results. So I appreciate it, but unless you are trained in data analysis and you are literally part of the crew, I do not require assistance. Thank you. And trying to help just muddies the situation. And don't forget, a lot of people rely on the information in chat to actually learn stuff about the game. So if you just shoot your mouth off, and this is why I actually tell people don't talk if you are not familiar with robot standards, because if you just shoot your mouth off, people may rely on that information, say, I got the information from your stream. Then I have to ask them, did you get it directly from me or somebody in chat? Oh, somebody in chat said it. Then they get the wrong idea and that screws their journey. Some of them may quit the game. You don't want to be responsible for that. So please leave the responsibility to me. All right, you can address me directly. You can address your questions to me. But when I am doing anything related to testing, okay, we follow a purely scientific approach. Do not skew the results. Do not muddy the results. If you do not know our Robot Nation approach, or you're not 100% familiar with it, and you're not actually part of the testing crew, just don't comment. It's safer that way. Lying is not the issue. Like I said, I don't know how experienced you are in data analysis, but if you do it very often in life, you will understand like why there are very strict rules for it. If you've never done data and statistical testing before, like on a scientific level, then again, no disrespect intended, don't comment. But it's quite serious if results get skewed. I know you're not lying, I understand this, but you gotta understand that what we do here is different. We operate differently, which is what makes our channel great. In fact, Day, you once made a comment. Now, I'm not going to name the content creators that you named because that would be very wrong. And of course, in future, please don't name content creators. But you said you tried their builds and it didn't work. And then mine blew theirs out of the water. This is the exact reason why. It's because we go through the pain of slowly, statistically testing everything. Only when we have proper numerical information do we present our results to the audience? And this is the difference. That is the Robot Nation difference for every game that we play. And that's why our stuff is guaranteed. Because I don't put my name on it unless it's perfect. Yeah. PS4 can no longer play the game. This was all communicated to everybody long in advance, so you should already know that. So I would hope that you already have a PS5. Anyone who does not have a PS5 will not be able to play the game, and this is information that you guys should already know. Because you guys have been told months in advance, so I won't accept anybody that says or even asks this question. I'm only accepting it from you because you super chat, but if anyone even asks me the question of is it gone, I won't even bother answering them because it's not information that, you know, is new. It's information that's been out for months.
There's no getting away.
Unless the person is totally new to the channel, then fair enough, but if they're not, then I'm not even gonna answer them at all.
This is going to sting a little.
Am I?
Well, I'm pretty sure the developer said as much, dude, on the web. They did mention that the old gen was holding their creative processes back. Okay, we got about 6 today. Alright, 6. Okay, now... did we have any rank 10 cores? No, we didn't. Okay, again. Okay, Mr. Erdley will now be banned permanently from the channel since I warned him not to spam. He came back, spammed again, so goodbye, sir. If you break the rules on my channel, you will be instantly removed. Take note of this. We do not tolerate spammers. We are also not so desperate for viewership that we will accept being spammed. You mean about you getting the cutscene wrong? No, I still have not forgotten about that. But let it be known that you were the one that brought it up.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendants.
This is HQ. Enemy reinforcements incoming. Requesting strike on staging area.
Fair enough, Rubalicious.
Don't you dare run away.
Glad to hear it. And anyway, I'm doing good today, and look, you know, nothing wrong with being busy. I'm asking more so to make sure that you're completely alright, you know? I always like to check in on my homies.
Eliminating. You can't escape.
I think Ruby will trade you the weather.
No getting away.
I'm sure she'd rather the heat and the humidity than the freezing cold. Have you checked my farming build, Curtis? Because you should check my farming build for Valby. It's on my channel. If you wait for a moment, you can get it after I am done here.
The transport has dropped a
But you'll have to be patient, sir. I won't be able to link you while I'm running a mission. And honestly, I would prefer people search themselves. Are you aware of the playlist of all my videos? You might want to check that out if you haven't already. The playlist of all my videos contains all the information you'll ever need. And any new video that I launch for TFD will be in that playlist. So I really recommend checking that out.
Give up.
You're most welcome, Curtis.
This is going to sting.
I'm okay on the server side, but I may actually test, after I'm done with my farming tests, I may actually test if I can basically play on native again. Because last time there were a lot of problems trying to render in native.
Begin tracking.
Oh, fair enough. So Ruby prefers to freeze to death. Noted with thanks.
This is order.
I don't mind the heat. Doesn't bother me.
Boo! You can't escape. Give up.
Extraction from operation zone initiated. Good work,
Let me
Descendant.
see. Here is the updated Valby build. There you go, Curtis. Here's the link. Okay, let's see. 1 rank 10 core, 1 rank 9, 3 rank 9s in total. Okay, and then 3 up here, so total 6 if we combine both. Okay, noted. So on average, you're getting about 6 here. We're gonna run a couple more times so that we know the final result, but okay. That's good. Well, I'm not making a judgment on them just yet. First, we're testing the farming so I can give you guys information on where it's best to farm them. And then following on from that, we will see how it goes. Give me a second. I'm just going to check a little something on my own music and my own work. Just bear with me for a second. Okay. Sorry, I just had to check something, but please bear with me for this one little bit. Okay, let's go again. We'll do the mission about 3 more times to get an accurate result, and then we'll deliver. Ziggy, you need to re-register every month, so it's okay if you haven't yet, but please re-register constantly. Every month or so, just hit the link and you're good to go. So if you don't mind, please hit that link and make sure you're registered. Alright, before making any purchases, guys, make sure you've registered me as your creator. Alright, it's very important that you do so. The more support we have, the more likely I am to actually bother streaming this game.
This is Hound Actual, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
second.
A specialized Vulgus aircraft has appeared over the operation.
Okay, let's go.
Blasted out of the sky.
This is going to hurt.
Okay, good. Then you're all fine, buddy.
Don't you dare run away. This is awesome.
Zap.
This is where it ends.
We've detected signs of life inside
This
a
is
nearby
lo-fi,
RV
dude.
receptor.
Damn it.
Classical is different. This is actually just lo-fi. It's just very gentle lo-fi. But no, I've got no love for classical music.
Don't you dare run away.
Okay, this is working correctly. Alright, sorry, I was just actually testing something. Okay, let's carry on. One problem here, I'm gonna say this compared to the 400%,
Subscriber detected.
is the cores can be pretty spread out. So your doggo's working overtime to collect them all,
Begin tracking.
which is a big problem.
You can't escape.
That might be sort of an issue. Because you may miss cores if you just leave them be.
Passion Elias.
Lol, Baron.
Good morning,
Who said I was a metalhead?
I am the original.
This is going to sting.
And besides, what does metal have to do with classical? Like, bruh. Bruh.
Let's end this.
You keep that up and I'll just bust out Party of the Year constantly and I'll loop it on repeat.
All units proceed to transport location. Great work out there.
348. Okay, 348. Let's tally up the numbers. Okay, 2 here. 3. This is one of the lowest numbers we've ever seen. Only 3? 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 4. Sorry, 4. I did miss 1. But only 4? Okay. So you can get as low as 4, which is fine. Now we'll do it again.
This is Hound Actual to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable.
You.
Proceed with caution.
You.
Over.
This is
But hey, enjoy whatever you enjoy.
you can't escape.
I like my metal, but I love my hip hop even more.
Keep trying.
I know, right? I bet he wakes up to party of the year every day. Like, I just imagine Baron getting out of bed, and the first thing that bumps up is party of the year. Then if I play it on stream, he'll do the emoji. Could be, you never know. Yeah, it's a short song, but that's how it is. Unless it's like the older school hip hop, most of the more modern hip hop that I made is all short. But that's actually to cater to current tastes. However, I think you'll notice that like the older school hip hops that I do are all about 2-3 minutes, which is much more true to that older vibe.
Give up.
That's because older hip hop, they used to like really say a lot of shit. But even then, 4 or 5 minutes, it really depends. Some of the songs would go that long, but most of the songs, like the best songs, were all around 3 minutes.
Begin tracking.
It's usually around 3 minutes. 2 minutes was very rare. But some of the songs, I don't mind if it's like too close to 3 minutes, as long as it expresses what I want to express, you know? Yeah, new gen is all very, very short. Because that is the attention span that they have nowadays. Basically, the music industry found out it worked. So a lot of the new gen stuff is all like shorter. But I love my old gen stuff because then I can bust out the 3-4 minute tracks and just, you know, bust. Like, that's why my rock tracks, the ones like that I'm doing with a lot of references to the military, like those go long. Those go long. Because that's the real rock and roll, you know?
I didn't want to leave you like this.
Yum, yum, yum. No, you really didn't. Because the songs were so good and so meaningful that you just felt like you were just bumping them, you know? So I can completely understand why I would feel that way. Okay. Oops, sorry, this is incorrect. It's 38. Now, how many cores do we get? Okay. 1 here, 2 here, 2 here, 4. Okay, so this time was another 4. Noted. Okay, I need to BRB because I need to go to the washroom. But just because I love Baron so much, I'm actually gonna play Party of the Year while I go to the bathroom. So, all right, Ruby, I want to see you dancing. Y'all ready? I'll be right back.
Cheers, we the ones, ain't no one over here. It's the party of the year. What a vibe, what a night. It's the party. welcome to the party. Let's get it started. Let's make a toast to everybody. We gon' be on the wave, going insane. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. Let's do it, do it. Step up in the party like whoa. Check my fit, check my wrist, check my glow. Hoes in the back, pop that ass, touch your toes. O's in the back, roll it fast, blow the smoke. Go. She off that Casamigo, acting Migo with my amigo, playing casino. Off that K-Slow, second that C-No. When she see no, she hit a deep throat. Go. Go. She off that Casamigo, acting Migo with my amigo, playing casino. Off that K-Slow, second that C-No. When she see no, she hit a deep throat. Go. Let's go.
All right. Thank you all for listening to that. It's always a funny one. Okay, let's get back to the farming. You know what? I think it's time to bring back some hip hop. Yeah? I'm gonna play it directly from the album though. In fact, I'm gonna need some help today. Help me figure out which is the best version of Driveway. Alright? I'll play y'all version 1 and I'll play y'all version 2. You tell me which one's better, okay? Version 1 first, and then you can help me decide.
And they was calling me the other day. Say I'm king, how we gon' get paid? I say, yo, get the car. You know how it is. Driveway, black cars in the driveway. Looking at the view of my high place. I just made a play, I need 9 crates. Black cars in the driveway, driveway. Black cars in the driveway. Looking at the view of my high place. I just made a play, I need 9 crates. Black cars in the driveway. And we just drove from the south side way. On the other side where the clouds die away.
Confirm arrival at the operations zone. Proceed with caution.
Baby, you a star, you could die.
Specialized focus aircraft detected. That aircraft is used to fly to avoid storms. It must be shot down. Take this.
Driveway, black cars in the driveway. Looking at the view of my high place. I just made a play, I need 9 crates. Black cars in the driveway, driveway. Black cars in the driveway. Looking at the view of my high place. I just made a play, I need 9 crates. Black cars in the driveway. And she want the stars in the sky. Shorty, tell me what you need. Do you want the money or the dream? I just wanna know. She said I want the stars in the sky. Shorty, tell me what you need. Do you want the money or the dream? I just wanna know. We came from the south, but now we in the west. Mama, mama, call.
We've detected signs of life inside a nearby arcade receptor.
Tell me what's the word. She called me the best.
This is all.
Running through the crowd.
Let's end this.
They was calling me the other day.
Okay, so that was version 1. Now you're about to hear version 2. All right? And you tell me which one's better. Okay, here we
They
go.
was calling me the other day. Say I'm king, how we gon' get paid? I say, y'all get the car, you know how it is. Driveway, black cars in the driveway. Looking at the view of my high place. I just made a play, I need 9 crates. Black cars in the driveway, driveway.
play. I'm in the bank like the other day. Told him I need 100K. Shorty said she needs some sun in the A. Told her that we could fly away. Put the keys in a ride today. That's why I got 100 driveway.
Deploying arcade.
Black cars
I
in the
am
driveway.
the original.
Looking at the view of my high place. I just made a play. I need 9 crates. Black cars in the driveway.
Okay, Ruby's made a judgment.
Black cars in the driveway. Looking at the view of my high place. I just made a play. I need 9 crates. Black cars in the driveway. And she want the stars in the sky.
Begin tracking.
Shawty, tell me what you need. Do you want the money or the dream? I just wanna know. She
Fair
said,
enough.
I want the stars in the sky. Shawty, tell me what you need. Do you want the money or the dream? I just wanna know.
Okay, even split.
Operation zone initiated. Good work.
Now we in the west. Now we in the west. Know my mama proud. Know my mama proud. I get it how I live. I get it how I live. Tell me what's the word. Tell me what's the word. She call me the best. She call me the best. Running through the crowd.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna pause it there. Okay, fair enough. I mean, look, I can technically release both as well, but I'm just trying to see what people think. So, Cardavel prefers number 1, Baron prefers number 1, Ruby prefers number 2. Anybody else want to share their opinion on version 1 or 2, which ones you prefer? It's just helping me decide, like, because sometimes I can, like, do additional releases, or I might just package it differently. You know, there's always things. External component cores, we're just testing the farming for them first. I won't be giving a full conclusion on them, but later in the stream, I'll definitely just shove them on my stuff and see what happens. But first, I'm actually testing the farming of it to see what kind of average we're looking at. And you're going to get about 5 on average if you run Sigma Sector. So now we're going to actually go over to the 400% and check what we're going to get in the 400% just to see, you know, what it's like. Excuse me. So we're gonna do that in just a second. Ririet, we're just in the middle of testing the farming. Dede says 1, fair enough. Unfortunately, Foxy's not here, so she can't give an opinion. I'll probably put 1 in the early album, and then number 2, I might put it in the second album. Because the second album will fit more to Ruby's tastes, and I think I understand why. So, we'll just call the second one Driveway Hard version. Okay, so now we've tested the Sigma Sector, high risk, right? We're going to go and check what it's like in the 400% Haven, the Hergios. Let's go. Let's find out. And while we find out, I'm gonna just let you guys listen to some more of my rap music. Y'all ready?
Yup.
Wait.
Yup. Jump.
100% Cardavel.
And I can't lose cause it's part of me. Me and that money got chemistry. The future's looking bright and I can't hardly see. I hit the road and ran through a whole nother flick. I hit the booth and ran through a whole nother beat. That shit you talking, that's just make believe.
Right, the new cores there, are they coming in level 10, same as the weapons? Ririat, if you're asking that question, it means you haven't checked the patch notes video. Before you attend a stream, please check the full patch notes video. I will link you right now, but before you can participate in the streams, you must actually go and check the patch notes. So please watch the patch notes first, then come back to stream. It's better that way. That way you know everything that's discussed. All right, so I encourage that. Please make sure you do that. All right, that way you don't have to ask the basic questions. You'll already know. So my apologies, but please do check the patch notes video. There's always one before we do anything on a new update. Okay, carrying on.
Cause you ain't cut from that cloth like me. You ain't as hard as me. You ain't part of the streets. I went from A to B. I went from Z to B. These bitches want me cause my paper and my jewelry.
That's right.
I remember vividly when you was fooling me. You get what you want from me and then you out of reach. I put the sights on and now she under siege. Bitches black eye season and you on the lease. We gon' get what we need. And we ain't playing with y'all. You know you ran off on your dog. Don't make me make that call. We ain't playing with y'all. You know you ran off on your dog. Don't make me make that call. You know you ran off on your dog. Don't make me make that call. We ain't playing with y'all. 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 You know you ran off on your dog. Don't make me make that call. We ain't playing with y'all. We ain't playing with y'all. You know you ran off on your dog. Don't make me make that call. Yup. Yup.
Let's end this.
Step up in the building, recognize me. Check the fresh fade, watch the jewelry. I need my money all in 20s, please. Got a lot of haters, it's 100 degrees. From the back of the club, I need you to bring it back for the dub. I got racks in the trunk.
First and foremost, making a song based on any artist would be copyright, dude. So please don't ever suggest that, man. Okay, that's the fastest way to kill your career by, you know, getting sued or picked up for copyright now. I make my own personas, my own voices, my own everything, because you don't want it to ever be that way. Penguran, you were warned about this for more than a month. So in fact, they were warned about this 3 months ago. So yeah, they did. They told you about it.
Jumping, baby, get involved. Ain't no hesitating, baby, get involved. I see it in your eyes, I see your face. I see it in your eyes, you need a taste. I just caught a flight to your city, we could link up. Met you at the club, saw you back it up and sink low. Pull up to the trap, take a tab, it's a free throw. Only smoke the best, I ain't tryna be a hero. From the back of the club, I need you to bring it back for the dub. I got racks in the trunk, big bags full of gas, fill them up. Put the plan in motion, now we popping off. Get the new Mercedes, now we taking off. See me on the road, I'm switching lanes. She call me on the low, she need a taste. We keep the summer jumping, baby, get involved. Ain't no hesitating, baby, get involved. I see it in your eyes, I see your face. I see it in your eyes, you need a taste. You know it's a movie when you pull up to my place. Chilling in a jacuzzi, all I need is your face. You saying let's get to it, I say please do not play. This how we do it, this ain't a regular day. From the back of the club, I need you to bring it back for the dub. I got racks in the trunk, big bags full of gas, fill them up.
This is awesome.
Step up in the building, recognize me. Check the fresh fade, watch the jewelry. I need my money all in 20s, please. Got a lot of haters, it's 100 degrees. From the back of the club, I need you to bring it back.
Sorry, I'll pause to respond to that one, but what I will say, Flex the Dawn, is that no, this update is garbage. It's literally just a new grind system, which is in Sigma Sector again. I'm testing the farming in 400% now, but I'm pretty sure but it looks like 400% is actually a better farm because we got nothing but rank 10 cores here, which is really interesting. But overall, the update is hot garbage. And unless you like to grind, it's really not going to do much for the game because it's basically another layer of grind that adds survivability to your character. I mean, you're already killing fast enough, so you don't need more power, which I'm completely understanding of, but I can't say it's a good update. It's just, I mean, unless you like using photo mode for, you know, stuff. In that case, then yeah, it's a great update because now you can decorate your photo mode pictures and stuff, which is nice. But other than that, I'm not seeing a lot of like strong value for that. And Baron, don't worry. I mean, if you ever need the patch notes, the video is there, so you can just follow that and you're good to go. I know how late it is for you in my morning stream, so I don't mind if you fell asleep. It's completely understandable. I don't expect perfect attendance, which is why I make the videos in the first place. I mean, why would you regret doing most of the 400% when you can literally do them anytime? Like, it's not like you're limited to only doing them at certain times. Also, it would seem to me that one of the biggest benefits of the 400% is that even if it takes slightly longer, the enemies are very tightly concentrated. So there is that. A lot of people pretty much already commented on my post that they're not too happy with this because it's not real content. It's just, you know, it's just additional shenanigans that we're doing, and that's about it. So
This is going to sting.
well, I mean, certain characters cannot just zoom because, as you know, this feller exists. I should go combine my modules for giggles, actually, because there's a medal for it. Okay. This one we got 3 rank 9 cores and no rank 10s. There might be more variability in the 400%. This one's 256 though. Okay, I'm gonna head back to town. Okay, it's not gonna work. Never mind. Bunny with that red hair and the default outfit looks like a terrible hooker. I'm sorry. Hey, I got a text back, Kaz. Decked out in Tormentor skin, all pink. I mean, look, some people just want to be pink, man.
Welcome to the modules lab.
But if you're capped, can't you just like... Why would you be capped? You can literally just go and combine cores. Liking the new grind? Of course not. If there's anyone that actually likes the new grind, I will be very impressed. And I want to see who actually likes the new grind, because that is quite amusing to me. Like, no offense intended, I'm just curious. Combine. Trying to waste money for no reason. Doing this to see if my medals will go up in the journal. Acquire a transcendent module by combining. Hey, I got it. Sweet. Now I don't have to worry about it anymore. Haha. No. Wyatt, have you checked the patch notes video? Because I think you sound like you haven't checked the patch notes video. So I know you're new, but always check the patch notes video before attending the stream, good sir. All right, this is our policy, because that way you know everything in the patch. So please check my patch notes video there, then you can come back to stream. Oh, the vouchers. Lol, Cardivel. You nerd. Yeah, go ahead and do whatever experiments you want. That's part of the fun. That's the whole purpose of this. So, back to the music and back to the grind.
For the dough, I got racks in the trunk. Big bags full of gas, fill them up. Put the plan in motion, now we popping off. Get the new Mercedes, now we taking off. See me on the road, I'm switching lanes. She call me on the low, she need a taste. We keep the summer jumping, baby, get involved. Ain't no hesitating, baby, get involved. I see it in your eyes, I see your face. I see it in your eyes, you need a taste. I just caught a
Always. I can't look at anything less than 1440p, man. There's no pity system for modules, sorry. Alright, wait. I'll pause my music so you can hear my response, but there's no pity system for modules. But yeah, nobody should be on anything other than a 1440p monitor. If you're using a 1080p monitor, dude, why are you old, man? Just 1440p everything. In fact, most people are on 4K modules, monitors, but I don't want to get one yet. I'm okay with 1440p. Alright, onward.
Plan in motion, now we popping off. Get the new Mercedes, now we taking off. See me on the road, I'm switching lanes. She call me on the low, she need a taste. Keep the summer jumping, baby, get involved. Ain't no hesitating, baby, get involved. I see it in your eyes, I see your face. I see it in your eyes, you need a taste. You know it's a movie when you pull up to my place. Chilling in the jacuzzi, all I need is your face. Say please do not play. Eliminate. This how we do it, this ain't a regular day. From the back of the club, I need you to bring it back.
Well, y'all wanted a challenge, Blackheart, so enjoy. It's because everybody killed Ice Maiden in 4 seconds by over-optimizing gear, then whined about it. I had fun doing it in 1 minute with Blair, and I was chill. So you get what you asked for.
You were the only one to love me in my whole life. It's what I needed at the time. Try to sell my soul, but no one really bought it. I am not your friend, but I won't be your problem. Try to hate me when I go. Don't need your pity
I haven't tried Cerberus. I have no interest. I've got other jobs to do. I'm just here to do some basic testing and then I'm out. The only challenge I'm ever interested in is PvP. Unless it's ranked, I don't care. PvE challenges are, no offense intended, but PvE challenges are lame as hell. If it's not about destroying another player, then there's no point to a challenge. Any challenge, in my personal opinion, doesn't exist in a PvE setting. It's just beating an AI. Anyone can do it given sufficient time and determination to do so, but it's about whether or not you can literally sit there and spam something over and over and over and over again until you get it right. I'm willing to do that in a Souls-like. I don't like to do that in these types of games. Okay, that's 3 rank 9s again. Okay, noted. Okay. Fair enough, I can agree with that, Blackheart. And I don't want to see your tech items, Ruby. It's okay. You're a beginner. Alright, you're a beginner. I give you a pass because you're a beginner. For second monitor is okay.
My time, let it be. When you gon' find a real me, I cannot answer the plea. All the glitter and gold, all the diamonds and pearls, you will not get it from me. I'm not giving up peace. They took my kindness for a week. I took my time, let it be. When you gon' find a real me, I cannot answer the plea. All of my friends are dead or dying. This life I lead ain't worth the fighting. Even if they came and took it from me, wouldn't let it bother me, no I wouldn't. It's not easy.
I hear you, Ziggy.
We live fast, die slow. We go numb, never grow. In the end, we're all alone. Glitter and gold, all the diamonds and pearls. You will not get it from me. I'm not giving up peace. Into my kindness for a week. I took my time, let it be. When you gon' find a real me, I cannot answer the plea.
Don't you dare run away.
But for second monitor, I'm also using a 60 Hz. I do need to replace it though, this is very old. So when I upgrade my PC later this year, I'm also getting a new monitor, then my current monitor swaps over to the second one. No. Okay, so when it comes to tech-related stuff, I buy in accordance with my particular needs. So I don't give any advice on that. If I have to discuss tech, I only do it with my top supporters in my Discord. And it's never something I discuss publicly on stream. Hope you can understand, but look, liability is a serious thing in this world. Everybody's looking to make a quick buck. So if I say something like, oh, I love this monitor because it's so good, that can be seen as an endorsement because I'm a professional. So if somebody then goes out and purchases something on my professional recommendation, they can be very annoying about it. Now, of course, there's no legal action they can take, but they can be very annoying about it by saying, oh, I got this recommendation on your channel. And it just becomes like this whole hullabaloo about, you know, people getting recommendations from me. So since I'm not a tech channel, I refuse to give any recommendations that I'm not sponsored or personally endorsed to actually give. So yeah, that's my reason for doing it that way. I tend to be very strict and self-protective. Affordable is not always cheap. I go for practical based on my needs. Like, I do want to upgrade to a 4K monitor, but upgrading to a 4K monitor now is not worth it when I'm not going to be doing that. Even with a fully upgraded PC, I can't take advantage of it because I can't stream for you guys in 4K. And trying to stream or make content in 4K is just a hassle because most games are only optimized for 4K at 60 FPS. I don't want to play in 60 FPS. I'm a firm believer in 120 FPS minimum. If I cannot get 120 FPS stable on a game, I don't want it and I don't care. So, and streams are still limited to 60 FPS. So for me, I'm just like, okay, 1440p, that's what my stuff is going to look like. If people want to have 4K monitors and, you know, pretend that 4K is everything, that they can do that. But most people are not on that. And people are still using 1080p. So I'm going to just chill on that. And I'm going to just, you know, do it my way. Like, that to me is the smarter decision for me personally. Okay, before we get out of here, what's the result recorded? Okay, 252. I'm a practical kind of guy and I always have been, so that's me. Okay, we got 3 rank 10s here. And no others. But we did get 3 rank 10s, so that was nice. So 3 rank 10s. Okay, good. I mean, do whatever you want to try, Day-Day. Nothing wrong with trying. It's not what I'm working on right now, but give it a try. Okay. Overall, the core count is a lot less than Sigma Sector, but Sigma Sector did not really give me rank 10s. This one is all like... Because Sigma Sector was mostly like rank 9s, rank 9s, rank 9s. 1 rank 10, rank 9s. Because I can get a lot of cores in Sigma Sector, but they're all rank 9s. You may not be able to do the challenge mode with that. In fact, I didn't even solo it. I went in with teams, so please remember that. But you can try it. You can try it. I don't think it'll be a good idea though. Go for it. Well, we're trying to find out, Cerberus. The number of cores is less. Like, the final result seems to be a lot less in the 400%. But, to their benefit, it does seem like they drop rank 10 cores more frequently, so it's kind of up in the air. Based on what I'm tracking in my spreadsheet, but we'll see.
This is where it ends. Give up.
I am, for the time being, keeping an open mind, but we'll see.
Begin tracking. Eliminating. Keep trying.
But I'm also trying to make sure I hit every single core. Also, whoops, sorry, forgot the music.
There's no getting away.
I'ma take it to the heart, tryna see something. And I ain't tryna politic. Find me where the money at. I've been feeling different ever since I got 100 racks. Tell them bring my brother back. Matter of fact, run it back. You know where the fuck we at. Still posted where the slums is at. Taking shit from who? I hope you ain't think you was running that. Do it for the blue, but the hundreds is where the hundreds at. And I do it for the dogs and the pyros. We just want the big B's. What is you into? You ain't tryna hear it, it's okay though. All we know is gang and dinero. If you tryna get it, then let's go. Let's get it. Bitch, I'm a big bad.
Don't you dare run away.
Doing it up and I'm on one. Tryna see something. They know that we own something. I'ma take it to the heart, tryna see something. Bitch, I'm a big bad. You're a big bad. Doing it up and I'm on one. Tryna see something. They know that we own something. I'ma take it to the heart, tryna see something. Hey, let me see something. We gon' come and get it if we need some. Bitch, I'm on one. Tryna see something. You ain't with the movement, we don't need you. No, no. And I can't hear a word that you saying. We ain't in the plan. I hope you ain't tryna play me. Fuck around and do 'em like,
Okay. Okay, we got 302 here.
Heard you was looking for me. Got a bag, then another and another, no receipt. For the win, never suffered a defeat. Put the fam on my back, you could come and take a peek.
0.
Heard you was looking for me. Got a bag, then another and another, no receipt. For the win, never suffered a defeat. Put the fam on my back, you could come and take a peek. Yeah, yeah. My diamonds, they blue, and my pockets, they green. They see the way that I'm moving, they wanna join the team. If you keep it solid, I could put you on some things. Keep the engine revving in that big body machine. Made it out the trenches, it's amazing. The racks inside my pocket look Caucasian. My team keeping it 100, no debate. We blowing up the spot like an invasion. You know we came from the mud, we faking. Whole gang looking sharp like a razor. They know I could take it far, I need a favor. Don't need you on my team, see you later. Heard you was looking for me. Got a bag, then another and another, no receipt. For the win, never suffered a defeat. Put the fam on my bag, you can come and take a peek. Heard you was looking for me. Got a bag, then another and another, no receipt. For the win, never suffered a defeat. Put the fam on my bag, you could come and take a peek.
This is going to hurt. Keep trying. This is awesome.
The game dirty as your house when you on the road, thinking that you know 'em, but you don't. People you think genuine is clones. Think you don't see the light, but it shows. Whoa. They start treating you like you something that you not. They say they want the best for you when they really plot.
No, I haven't used the cores yet. I'm currently doing my testing on the farming of the cores. Alright, I'm glad you're not tilted anymore, but I'll be real with you, I don't care whether you are or aren't. So with all due respect, just don't say stupid shit on my stream and we'll get along fine. If you say stupid shit on my stream and you piss me off, then I won't like you forever. Okay? Key rule of your streamer, don't ever piss off your streamer. If your streamer is not happy with you, they will not interact with you, plain and simple. So let's keep things pleasant, shall we? Alright, back to the music.
Don't want you to be yourself, so they want you to ride. Don't give a fuck if you been hot, they want your spot. Woke up out my sleep because the phone ring. My partner in the pen, my mama told me. Got me wishing this a dream, it's the wrong thing. This money
He should be, but he might be busy with work.
my partner in the pen, my mama told me. Got me wishing this a dream, it's the wrong thing. This money don't mean a thing to the homies. Stuck in the streets, I couldn't leave it. Thug for the fame, we still bleeding. I can't believe it. One thing about the money is deceiving. Dare you to think you know the reason.
Begin tracking.
1 minute you up, the next you leaving. I tried to be loyal, you was greedy. It was us, then it was you, you got needy. The things you believed in, I was doing my best to show you I was down for you. The way I said I would, but I guess it wasn't enough to show you that it could. All the things you thought you knew was misunderstood.
Yeah, you did, Burbuja, multiple times, in fact. So I say this with all due respect. Don't talk to me unless you have to. I would prefer it that way. Okay. We have none. Alright, guys. So after all these runs, I have come to one conclusion, and that is, okay, 400% will offer you more upside. Getting rank 10 cores, the rank 10 cores seem to drop more frequently in the 400% than they do in Sigma Sector high risk. But one core difference, get it, core difference, is that in 400% infiltrations, the overall number of cores you get of the higher end is lower, although you can score more rank 10s, but the Sigma Sector is more consistent with the number of cores you get. You're almost always going to get rank 9 cores and occasionally some rank 10 cores in the Sigma Sector. So I'm always seeing at least like 4 or 5 of the higher level cores. And this, I think, is the biggest difference between 400% and Sigma Sector. Time-wise, both are roughly the same. But if you're solely focusing on farming the highest end cores, Sigma Sector high risk is probably better. So please take note of that as compared to 400%. 400% can still get you stuff. So if you have to do 400%, for whatever reason, like let's say you need Amorphous or other stuff as well, you can do the 400% and not be like completely gimped. But ideally, unfortunately, you probably still have to do Sigma Sector. Sigma Sector is going to be the place where you go to get your shit done. Now, let's go and actually make some rank 10 cores, and let's go see what this is going to look like. Give me 1 second, though. I got to answer this. Poor fella. He wanted a guide for a different class than I play in COA. I told him I can't do that. Ah, yes. So you were the one that wanted to ask about that. Sure. And that's fine, Burbuja. Like I said, you can talk to chat. Just don't talk to me unless you have to. The number one thing that you can do to avoid that, Burbuja, is, look, don't react stupidly to something. Think first. Think before you speak. Alright? If you want to make a statement, check your facts. Alright? Don't shoot your mouth off. Robot Nation is about intelligence. We don't make judgments without understanding and data. So if you're not going to test something, you can't make a prejudgment. We're not like that. Okay? So be smart about the things that you say and do. Think first. We apply this logic to all games because that's what we do in the Robot Nation. That's what it means to be Robot Nation. Alright? A machine is a logical thing, right? A machine may get things wrong, but a machine is logical. So please remember that. This one looks cooler. Apply. Okay, now let's see. Is this the core crafting bench? God, it's in such an awkward location. This is dumb as hell. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Stupid guide, go away. Okay. Let's go make some X cores. Okay. Oh, this is core conversion. Sorry. Craft cores. Craft cores. I was like, this is conversion. What? Okay. Let's be smart. In defense, we have to craft this. And then the variant. Okay. Ta-da! Yes. Deslin is super useless again. Okay. Oops, sorry. Let's try equipping it now. So I can put in a recovery augmentation. This will give me either max shield or max hit points. Let's go for max hit points. What's the range? 37.5%. It will not replace a module, guys. It'll give you some more max hit points, but it's not going to replace a module. So that's enough. Defense, I can add defense. Defense is a flat number. The resistance is percentage, so you need some base resistance in your build, unfortunately. Resistance is percentage based if you really need it to survive. But defense is a number, so this is actually pretty cool. Let's shove in some defense. Let's see what happens. I'll take the defense. Defense. Come on, roll defense. Don't care about your electric resist. Give me defense. Wow, it's nothing but electric resist, huh? Defense. Okay, 7,123. It really does depend on what we're gonna do, but yeah, I feel that. The max HP, excuse me, is really good though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of liking what it offers. Aiming for defense. 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 Okay. But it is kind of another sad RNG system. Like all of them have one spot for hit points, one spot for defense. It's wild. Max HP. Defense. Okay. See if I can get the slot. Oh, sorry, that was worse. Whoops. I mean, most builds will now slot one hit point slot alone, which is logical, and I'm okay with it. I'm just seeing how high I get pushed. Wow, max roll, max HP roll. That's pretty nice. Defense. Defense. Defense, 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 defense. Defense, defense, defense. Defense, defense, defense. God, it sounds like a soccer match out here. Okay, got some defense. Defense, defense, defense. My last one was not so good, but my nest now is 17,000 hit points with 35,000 defense. Okay, okay. Cool, cool. Yeah, Deslin is an indefinite break, I tell you. I have a feeling that this will be quite nice, but yeah, okay. I'm kind of seeing the value of this, but, Okay, I just need one more truly deadly arson blueprint, and then I can go work on the nanotube and the polymer CTM. Okay, Dr. Day, I can now make 5, and then I have everything. Okay, let's go. Let's go speedrun this. Mr. Orkun, I'm so sorry, but I don't do that. I only play with my top supporters on stream. So you have my sincerest apologies, but we don't do carries here or things like that. Not our style.
This is Hound Actual, reporting extreme concentrations of
What you
void
can do,
energy
though,
within the operation
is
zone.
I would really recommend
All
that you
units,
learn
please proceed at your
from
own discretion, but do not exceed
my
your
builds.
limits.
If you learn from my builds, then
Specialized Vulgus aircraft
you'll be
is about
okay.
to
But if you
resupply.
don't learn
It's
from my builds,
defenseless.
then I can't help you.
Shoot it down.
Sharon definitely won't be squishy anymore, yeah. Phoenix Fighter, we've actually just finished the testing, and it looks like Sigma Sector, high risk, is the better place. That's what we've determined. Kelvin, that's what I'm doing right now, yeah. It seems to be working just fine.
There's no getting away.
I now have like 17,000 hit points, so I'm just being chilling. And I've only got, this is the original VEP style, so I've only got one increased HP module, and that's it. No problem. Please enjoy farming. But it depends on your build. If your build is like shield based, like what's his face? Kyle. Then you'll have to get a component set that will work with max shield. In which case you have to increase your max shield. So take note of that. Unless the set itself is a HP based set with overwhelming shield, now that's different. You should still be able to push Kyle's shields even higher.
We've detected signs of life inside a nearby RK receptor.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry about that, Mr. Orkun. It is very complicated, but and if you're from Turkey and you don't speak English, it's very difficult since most of the content creators only speak English. I don't think there are any Turkish content creators for this game. Not anymore, anyway. But I'm sorry that I cannot be of more help. As a professional content creator, I can only play or assist my top supporters. So unless you are one of my biggest donators or top supporters or a big-time channel member, I cannot help you because that's how it goes. It's not just for this game, it's all the games. So my apologies, Mr. Orkun. Anyway, let's carry on a little bit with the music. I was wondering why I was so quiet while farming.
Okay.
Take this.
Okay.
You can't
Game
escape.
dirty as your house when you on the road, thinking that you know, but you don't. People you think genuine is clone.
Thank you for
You
understanding.
don't see the light, but it shows. They start treating you like you something that you not. They say they want the best for you when they really plot. Don't want you to be yourself, so they want you to rot. Don't give a fuck if you been high, they want your spot. Woke up on my sleep.
The best place to rank up weapons and descendants, Special Operation Hard Mode, David. That's where you go and level up everything.
Because the phone ring, my partner in the pen. My mama told me, got me wishing this a dream. It's the wrong thing, this money don't mean a thing. To the homies, woke up on my sleep. Because the phone
morning,
ring,
RK.
my partner in the
I
pen.
am
My mama told me,
original.
got me wishing this a dream. It's the wrong thing, this money don't mean a thing. To the homies, stuck in the streets, I couldn't leave it. Stuck for the fame, we still bleed. I can't believe it. One thing about the money, it's deceiving. Dare you to think you know the reason. 1 minute you up, the next you leaving. I tried to be loyal, you was greedy.
You're welcome, David.
It was us, then it was you. You got needy. The things you believed in, I was doing my best to show you. I was down for you the way I said I would, but I guess it wasn't enough.
All units proceed to transport location. Great work out there.
Woke up out my sleep because the phone rang. My partner in the pen, my mama told me. Got me wishing it's a dream. It's the wrong thing. This money don't mean a thing to the homies. Woke up out my sleep because the phone rang. My partner in the pen, my mama told me. Got me wishing it's a dream. It's the wrong thing. This money don't mean a thing to the homies.
I see.
You might as well hang it up. All of that raw, I ain't changing up. Hoes in my DM like take me up. Once they get next to me, brain it up. If you want a feature, I'm taxing. Keeping it cheap for the youngins and fractions. Took off the grill and put gold in the mattress. They know I don't play like I was a Jackson. And I'm with a freak and she bouncing on beat. If she got some friends and we switching on 3, yeah, they get in the V. But I don't let them leave with a key. I know it's some hitters who planning on getting me. Don't get no fuck, they ain't getting me. They just some internet thugs, they ain't enemies. I'm a dog to these hoes, but they all still consider me real as they come. Ain't no question about where I'm from. I've been getting this shit done, and they see me with these funds. I had no choice but to run it up. And these folks be playing games, so you gotta watch what they saying, cause it ain't no telling what it mean. If they really was getting paper, you wouldn't have to ask them, they'd already tell you what it seemed. Who wanna smoke? Who wanna smoke? You doing the smoke? All that gangsta shit a joke. You ain't gangsta, you just broke. You wanna smoke? You wanna smoke? Who wanna smoke? All that gangsta shit a joke. You ain't gangsta, you just broke.
Hound actual to all personnel. Void storm is intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over.
No more games, it's your moment. This is not a drill, grab the iron and get on it. Everything you want is in your mind, now own it. And everything you got is in the sky, now control it. Reaching for the stars, grabbing all of my opponents. Looking to the past, only see the future glowing. Never looking back, I can hear the vultures blowing. But I'm sitting in the light of my goal, while I see the dough and the glow. Say you want it all, but you don't. Say you want it all, but you won't. See it on the wall in your home. Now you gotta answer the call on your phone. Say you want it all, but you don't. Say you want it all, but you won't. See it on the wall in your home. Now you gotta answer the call on your phone.
Been MIA all day, in a land where the predators prey. And if I land in a dangerous place, better understand what I say. Better man up and put the M to the A. Better handle the business today. You can handle the keys to the place, and if you miss it, you missing the way. You miss it with the negative pay. I gotta say what I say, like don't let me get my hands on that. I came a long way, ain't no chance to go back. I know what I'm saying, that's fact. Staying in my lane, there's no chance of me crashing. You can stay the same, but I'm past that. I'm in a new plane with a new plane flying past it. Running through the race, now I'm lasting. Came from the ashes, doing what you can do. This is the anthem. When I hit the ground, in the field of the blasting, it's like I ran through everything I was afraid of. Now I
say you want it all, but you don't. Say you want it all, but you won't.
Take this.
See it on the wall in your home. Now you gotta answer the call on your phone. Say you want it all, but you don't. Say you want it all, but you won't. See it on the wall in your home. Now you gotta.
Well, Adam, tomorrow is the Darktide campaign start, so look forward to it. I hope that everyone will participate and support our campaign for Warhammer 40k Darktide. So look forward to that tomorrow. But yeah, that's definitely on the agenda. Slaying heretics and showing people what's what.
Answer the call on your phone.
No problem, Morkun. You can definitely get Ines via your credit card. Just make sure you hit the link first and register me as your creator before you buy anything. Thank you very much if you decide to do that. Okay, I'm gonna skip the party of the year because I don't want people to suffer. So I'm gonna move to the next song instead. Let's carry on.
If you're not rocking with Baby Goat, then you're not rocking with real gangsters. Getting harder to tell who a friend and who a foe. And when you broke, it's hard to know who you should let go. They talk about me so much, you think they my hoes. See them in person, they freeze like they seen a ghost. Ooh, that's the sound of the money machine. I'ma still go, ain't nothing slowing me. I done took too many L's, I need a win streak. If you ain't got no goals, then how you gon' succeed?
Confirm
Get out
arrival at the
my face
operations
with that
zone.
negative energy.
Proceed with caution.
I'ma still get my bag, baby, I'ma eat.
That's a specialized
You know how
focus
much I've
aircraft.
been through to
It
get
can
where
fly
I
through
be.
void storms.
You don't wanna be for the streets, boy, they
Descendant,
cold as me.
if you're gonna shoot it
I
down,
done took a few
do it now.
losses, but baby,
Hurry.
I'm up now. Haters say that I won't make it, I don't give a fuck now. These days you gotta keep it tooling, cause people run them now. When you was stuck in the mud, I swear I was the one who stuck around. I know a lot of people doubted me. Told them I would make it, but they didn't believe. People say they love me, but they lying to me. I done took so many losses, I need a winning streak. Ooh, that's the sound of the money machine. I'ma still go, ain't nothing slowing me. I done took too many L's, I need a winning streak. If you ain't got no goals, then how you gon' succeed? Ooh.
Don't you dare run away.
Yo. Hey yo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blaze a hot Trizak and sound like heaven. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My name is Bucktown. Where you from? Oh, they call me General. Even my mother know I keep it subliminal. Not just for them, but for the
Descendant,
little
we're
ones.
detecting arcane
I
life
need some
signs
funds,
inside
raise
a
a
focus
mineral.
structure.
Take this.
Hey yo, do this for a reason. Word to my girl, I'm never cheating. She know the same, so no beefing. And we gon' kick it like every season. So I'm so strategic. Holla at me when you need it. And when you get it, please don't leave it. And you gon' keep it if you eat it. So tell me what you know about that. Tryna keep it real and put the city on my back. Tryna get the cheese, so I put it in the truck.
Yeah, this is definitely a PvE only game. PvP would not be good here because they struggle a lot to properly balance things. If you want PvP, then I would really recommend another game where I'm a content creator. Crystal of Atlan is a much better game for that. And RJ, this is Ines. She's not a new character. She's been around for a while. But yes, back to the music.
Please believe I put it in my raps, no cap. Oh, tell me what you know about that. Tryna keep it real and put the city on my back. Tryna get the
Burgani, she is one of the best mobbers if you're using my build. If you're not using my build, then nobody's gonna be the best mobber. You can do whatever you want at that point. But yeah.
You can't escape.
Crystal of Atlan, Mr. Orkun.
cheese, so I put it in the trap. Please believe I put little ones. Hey yo, I need some funds, where's the mineral? So tell me what you know about that. Tryna keep it real and put the city on my back. Tryna get the cheese, so I put it in the trap. Please believe I put it in my raps, no cap. Oh, tell me what you know about that. Tryna keep it real and put the city on my back. Tryna get the cheese, so I put it in the trap.
Captain Elias, deploying RK. I am the original.
Okay, I'm gonna switch over to my lo-fi and make y'all sleepy. Are you ready? Are you guys ready to fall asleep? Let's go. It's sleepy time, gang. Sleepy gang, sleepy gang, sleepy gang, sleepy gang. Spend 10 racks on a sleep chain. Everybody know. Never mind. Okay.
Oh my.
Hound actual to HQ. Mission complete.
Let's change the vibe, guys. Not sure what you mean by Serena has so much life now, but I mean, nothing changed today that should change how much life Serena. Oh, you mean hit points? I thought you meant life as in how lively she was. I was like, they didn't do a graphics update. You mean hit points? Okay, I got you. I was confused there. I was like, Serena's still Serena.
Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution. Large-scale Vulgus transfer confirmed. Descendant, stop the enemy troop deployment.
There's no getting away. Take this. Don't you dare run away.
Descendant, the transport has dropped a wide-range shaping charge on the ground. We need it to purify the void energy. Prime the detonator with your RK, then hit the detonation device.
You'll still be faster with an S, buddy. But I don't doubt. Makes sense to me. I think I once tried and did it as well on stream. I mean, an S would be a lot faster than Bunny, but you know how it is.
Where it ends.
Oh, I have no doubt. By all means, you know, do it. I think that that's a great idea.
This is going to hurt.
Fair enough.
Extraction from operation zone initiated. Good
Okay,
work,
I got the
Descendant.
last speed I needed. Now I can go to the other side. Let's go speed farm the shenanigans. Yes, it is, brother. Yes, it is. I mean, she's not gonna take much damage now. Shove in as much defense into this lady and she will be fine, I think. Okay, now we need to get rid of this. I'm literally farming truly deadly arson while doing this. Okay. Let's, Oh, if you target this, oh my god, you can't target truly deadly arson? Wow, okay, cool. That's dumb as shit. Alright, fine. I'll target the spoils box later. But to my credit, I now have 10, so I don't have to care so much. Okay, isolated desert, let's go! Now let's really speed this shit.
Actual. Reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion.
Usually
Do not
yes.
exceed your limits.
Isolated desert's a bit faster, depending on how fast you farm, because the map is overall easier for those that can spread their hits like Freyna and the like. But now that you have to go around collecting stuff, I don't know. Honest to God, I don't know, because I have to actually bother going around collecting stuff, which is a pain. Because otherwise you miss out on cores. That's the only issue. And your doggo's too slow to keep up. Your doggo needs a sprint speed boost, I tell you. I think that what they should do is just make the doggo a lot faster. Increase the doggo speed by 200%. Make him a fast doggo.
This is going to sting.
Because basically your descendant, thanks to the grapple, is the one that ends up picking up all the further items, while your doggo picks up the closer items.
You can't escape.
Because the amount of cores that will drop is everywhere. See that?
Captain Elias, deploying RK. I am the original.
Take this.
Actually, you know what? I'll just take the attacks. I don't care. Let's see how it feels. If I just don't bother. I mean, I can dodge a few, but if I just stand here lazily. Yeah, with her new defense, she's not taking much damage at all. Which is pretty glorious.
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to
Oh,
transport
a
position.
new member has arrived.
Well done, Descendant.
Lol. Welcome, Don. Thank you for becoming a channel member. You have just started your first step into the Robot Nation. Hopefully someday I'll see you as a top tier member when you get a raise at your job. Dude, they need that, Jimbo. I would pay for that. I would pay for that if the dog had like 600% loot speed.
This is Hound Action, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
Okay, let's go. Lol.
This is awesome.
Okay, let's see how far we go. Clear, clear, clear.
This is where it ends.
Now, in celebration of becoming a new member, okay, let me bully Don. Hey Don, you wanna come into the in-game voice chat and then talk to everybody? I'll let you entertain my stream for 10 minutes. Now, I'm saying this on purpose to bully her, so don't expect her to do it. She won't, but you know, I'm just gonna bully her for fun. I'll turn on my in-game voice, okay? I'll turn on my in-game voice and I will bully you by letting you speak to my stream for 10 minutes. And you can be the streamer for 10 minutes, okay? I'll give you a 10-minute opportunity to traumatize yourself. Yeah. But don't worry, folks. She won't actually do it.
This is going to hurt.
Regardless, thank you for joining up. And welcome, Amogus. I don't know, to block. Honest to God. She's been missing for a while. But that's sometimes life in the streaming industry. People come, people go. Of course, I do miss her. You know, she was a cool person on stream, but yeah, I don't know, you know, maybe she got busy, maybe life hit her out of nowhere, maybe she's doing her own thing. You know, you never know. But I don't question it, because look, in this industry, I've been going at it 4 years. Sometimes you'll meet people that are here every day. You know, they're awesome, but then they're busy, so then they won't be here. And sometimes you got people like they'll keep supporting you, but they're not gonna be here. You know, like it gets weird like that. So I don't question it too much. Like these days, I don't really ask if a person shows up or not. If they do, they do. If they don't, it's okay. You know, I'm more the type of person that, like, as I meet people in life, you know, it's all good. Okay, Mr. Slimetoe, here's a thumbs up for you, yet you are here commenting on my stream, so here's what's gonna happen. I'll give you a 24-hour chat ban, just like yesterday, and you can continue to not watch me, so have fun and have a good day, sir. And Jono, what was that wow for? I gotta ask you. You haven't, you barely said a thing today, and your first comment is wow. What are you wowing, brother? But yeah, wherever Mystic Dove is, you know, at the end of the day, I wish her well. I hope that she's doing well, wherever she is, you know, whatever she's doing. Like I said, people come and go in this industry. I don't question it. I do not question it. Could be. I'm just curious because John hasn't said much all day.
My shield. Come now.
Arcane, look at you. Look at you, this absolute nerd. Coming in only now to say, wow, you better be ready for tomorrow morning. I don't want to see I don't want to see your veteran go down, okay? If your veteran goes down, I'm going to be very angry. Your veteran should be incapable of going down.
You can't escape.
That's okay, John. I understand. Yeah, you better also visit the barber man. you gotta fix your character.
Damn it, no.
Every time I freaking look at your damn character, it's
There's
like,
no getting.
this is incorrect. This is not what Arcane looks like. I mean, granted, mine isn't what I look like either, but still, you know.
This is going to hurt. There's no getting away.
Descendant. I will do it.
You can't escape.
Plus, I gotta say, the voice is like so different from what you'd expect of the character because the voice sounds like a very, very angry chav. So I look at the character and I hear the voice and it's like, this is a very deep mismatch. This is a very deep mismatch for what I expect this character to sound like.
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.
Okay, onward we go. Okay. Let's Tim Curry on. I gotta slowly swim through this. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, before the trees. Okay. I'll put on the lo-fi for you and traumatize you all, okay? You guys are going to sleep right now. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
This is Hound Actual to all personnel.
Good
Void
job,
storm
Moon
is
Knight.
Intensifying. Conditions are unfavorable. Proceed with caution. Over.
Eliminated. Take this.
You know, you might be right. I think my lo-fi is classical, but I like it anyway. Whatever. This is Ines Raya. That's okay, Cerberus. I'll be ranking up on Saturday. So, you can see me do that on Saturday. And, by the way, it's The Moon Haunts You. Now, I tell you what sound I don't like. As a support main, I hate it when I hear somebody say, "Beer, Magneto!" And I'm like, oh god, again? Really? Freaking hell.
This is where it ends.
Okay, first and foremost, how dare you even play Path of Exile 2? That's disgusting. From now on, High Rise is banned from this channel. I'm joking, but... Ew, Path of Exile 2. Ew. I'm only gonna play that once they spruce up the game. We have our own clan, but yeah, I'm gonna play that when they spruce up the game. It needs to feel good. Oh, no. I encourage people to play other games, just not Path of Exile 2. I want them to play the games I play. That's the way of a true warrior, okay? Because I am a god amongst mere mortals and you peasants need to do what I say, alright? But I'm not gonna lie, guys. I will tell you one thing, sorry. Earlier, Baron said he missed the Mystic Dove interactions. So do I. You know? I wonder what she'd think of my lo-fi. Man, I do miss her a lot. She was so much fun on stream, wasn't she? But it is what it is, so, you know. You never know the reason why people vanish, why people go. That's how it is, you know. Just gotta go with the flow.
Transport location. Great work out there.
Sometimes you just don't know. Alright, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna make any bones about it. I'm just gonna Chilimanjaro, and, you know, if she ever shows up, that'll be cool. It's all good.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendants.
Yes, indeed, Carnival. Yes, indeed. That we shall.
That's a specialized Vulgus aircraft. It can fly through void storms. Descendant, if you're gonna shoot it down, do it now. Hurry!
Keep trying. Eliminating.
They're all on my YouTube channel. You just follow whatever I post on my YouTube channel, David. Excuse me 1 second. Yeah, there's no other place you can get them. It's only on my YouTube channel and nowhere else. So they're just posted here. There's a playlist of all my videos right here, but yeah. Yeah, correct. Sorry, gonna interrupt the music again, but yeah, you're correct on that, DeBlock. So earlier when I went through it on stream, if you look at it, it's a percentage. So if you don't have any base, it won't multiply anything because it's multiplicative. So I just went with defense and it's working really good. Honestly, I just stacked defense. Okay, restarting that song. Please enjoy. Actually, it's not even worth responding to this guy. I'ma just okay.
Large Vulgus presence.
That's okay to block.
Operation
No
zone.
problem.
Descendants, on your signal.
I just want to speed farm it, Baron. So that's why I'm speed farming right now. Cause I can go with Haley, but oh my god, it's so slow. I'm like, nah, no thanks, bro. I'll just use an S. Forget it. Gotta go fast, right?
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position. Well done, Descendant.
Just in time, I found the edge of the night.
The hell? That is not one of my songs.
This is HQ.
Man,
Troops are on the ground.
who the hell
Transport is en route
who the
to
hell
standby
played their
position.
music?
Best of luck,
Oh, the cues are
Descendant.
weird. Oh, I see. It's a new system. Okay. I was wondering why they played music that wasn't mine. Then I realized that it's because it got to the end of the playlist. Well, it's not 1 minute with an S. I mean, it's about 2-3 minutes, but Haley is like 7 to 8 minutes. Even if I go fast, so I'm like, it's pretty painful.
Take this. Eliminate. Boom.
It's not that she is in slow-mo, it's just that guns don't have AoE. So when dozens of enemies spawn, like a skill-based character just snaps and wipes them out. But like Haley has to shoot them all. Thomas Slides Gaming? No. I just use what's efficient. I like them all. Except Jaber.
Arcane life cycle
But I don't have a
inside
favorite now.
Vulcan structure.
This is where it ends.
Those are completely the wrong words. What the hell, Baron? Oh, you need to catalyze Blair's Descendant modules. I get you. Man, this Baron. Just say you haven't finished catalyzing Blair. Like, that's the simplest way to say that shit. Why you gotta be complex, bro? Gabak? No. I have no interest. Just like I haven't done Void Erosion Purge Challenge, there's no point. Like, it's a one-time reward. I might do it in future with Austin just for fun, but I'm gonna just like bring my Blair in and then smack her around, but that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna chill on it. You know, I'm not gonna worry too much about it.
This is going to hurt. Don't you dare run away.
How dare you knock me back?
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what your statement means, Rubik's.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby
Tom asked
position.
about the same,
Best of luck,
honestly.
Descendant.
It depends on whose build you're using. If you're using my Freyna build, then she's just as efficient as an S. But it's your choice at the end of the day. Hey, Ronnie! Welcome to the Weird Bots, my friend. Welcome, Amogus. Is the new update good? Nope. Unless you like grinding. But if you like grinding, then sure. Of course the challenge mode is a one-time reward. Come on.
This is going to hurt.
Did you check my patch notes video, Gabak? Yeah, you better check my patch notes video, huh? Before coming to stream, you know the rules, buddy.
Give up.
But yes, welcome to the first steps in the Robot Nation, Ronnie.
Eliminated.
Oh, win and Ness, not wines. Okay, fair enough. I was confused about what kind of wine you were talking about. Were you talking about Merlot? But I'm glad you love the honesty. Honesty is the best policy.
Descendant, the
Mostly.
transport has dropped a wide-range shaping charge on the ground. We need it to purify the void energy. Prime the detonator with your RK, then hit the detonation device.
Let's end this.
Several people in chat have. I know Austin has. Take your time, Baron.
Passion Elliot. Deploying RK. I am the original.
No problem. I know you like it. You're enjoying the grind? Good. I've got nothing much to grind, so I'm just doing a little bit here and there, but you know, once I'm done, I won't be back till next week. I'm just, you know, experimenting around.
Take this. Am I?
Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to transport position.
Hello, Google.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck,
I'll tell you very quickly, Mr. Thomas. What are my thoughts to keep people playing after getting all Descendants and beating the story? If TFD wants to know how to keep people interested, they can sign up for a consultation and pay my hourly rate. Okay? And I will do a special consultation with them to teach them how it's done. But I'm not giving away information that I could sell, so I'm a professional, and if they want my advice, they could phone me up. All right, I'm actually listed as an expert with a consulting company. If they need my information, they can call me up there. I'm very expensive, but I could save their game easy. I wish them well, but if they really want to succeed, then they gotta do some pretty good gymnastics, and also they need to get rid of their current mindset. It's literally too stuck in a way that doesn't suit Western audiences. I'll say that much.
Don't you dare run away.
That's all they're getting for free.
Keep trying.
Google, no. HP and defense are the only options you can pick unless you already have natural resistances in your external components. This is because the resistances are percentages, which are multiplicative. So if you got 0 resistance, you get no value from the increase. It's better to increase defense, which is a flat number, just so you know. Exactly. You know, my advice, honestly, Tomas, play the other games that I play. I play a whole plethora of games, and I'm always working with companies to
Transport
review
en route to
games,
Descendant's
you know,
position.
partner with new
Healthcare
games.
support
So what
available.
we play, you can check it out and see if you like it.
I repeat, danger close.
Like I said, I work with a lot of companies. I could do that easily, Carterville. We'll negotiate a contract, alright? You should. Welcome to one of the best channels. It's more of a general build than a meta build. It may not be the best for some Descendants, so take note of that. But for now on my NES, yeah, sure, it's working. It reduces my damage taken by quite a lot, so I'm pretty satisfied with it.
Begin tracking. Get out of my way.
Extraction from operation zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.
This is Hound Action, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits.
This is where it ends.
Actually, if you're using Overwhelming Shield,
Detecting
it's better to go hit points.
Structure.
Unless the max shield is flat. I'll have to check in future. But it'll be either max shield or hit points anyway. Excuse me about that. 1 second, Tabast. Let me read that. No, don't apologize for talking. There's nothing wrong with talking. That's what chat is for, so talk away. What do I think of Season 3 in August? I'll be real with you. I don't care what they've advertised for Season August. I have zero hype for Season 3 in August. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get on and play when Season 3 drops, and I'm going to review the game. I'm going to check their promise about pre-registrations. I'm going to check their player count numbers. All right, I'm going to be very, very strict about this because I want to see if they can realistically do what they're setting out to achieve. Setting a lofty goal is no different from having no goal. Because a goal that's not achievable is not a goal. It's just literally false advertising, and that's my problem. They've set this goal of 1 million pre-registers. You know, they're never going to get there. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to be realistic. So I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that at all. And that's why, to me, I feel unhappy with it. And I hope that they can, of course, I hope that they can achieve their goal. I'm not against them. A lot of people mistake the fact that I talk this way as me being against them, but I'm really not. I want them to succeed, but I want them to understand that this is why you need professional help. You can't just go at it blindly. That's not how you succeed. Yes, there are success stories like Claire, Obscure, Expedition 33, Balatro. These are, you know, the
Descendant,
success stories that
firm
just
arrival
happen.
at the operations zone.
But sometimes it's a
Proceed with
combination of luck, and you can't, for the majority of people, you can't hope for luck. Do you know that I didn't succeed as a YouTuber out of luck? I'm still struggling, but I built up this channel without ever getting a viral hit video. I've never done anything like that. I just slowly grinded, and it's so easy to do if you use a professional methodology rather than rely on luck and prayer. Okay, God cannot help those who do not help themselves, so please consult experts.
Don't you dare run away.
Always do it. Of course, please also assess the experts and see whether or not they can really be trusted. 90% of people throw bullshit your way. So for me personally, I don't care what they do in Season 3, but I want to see the real results. I will assess it very harshly, and hopefully it teaches them a lesson that if they want to succeed, they need to consult true professionals. Well, Reddit is already making 10 emails per person. They've said as much. Some people have made about 50 emails per person. So that's why I feel that the fake pre-registers and the actual player count won't match. However, I'm very willing to give them a chance if their player count hops up to 50k on Steam. If they can achieve that with their pre-registers, I'd be satisfied. In fact, who knows? They might actually exceed that. I'm not expecting a million. But if they can even achieve 50,000 on Steam, then Season 3 is going to be lit, guys. And you'll probably see me streaming this every day. But if they cannot get to 50,000 players on Steam, it means that they will... I will still play, but probably not every single day. And I will foresee a heavy player count drop-off, because it means that they couldn't hook people with the pre-registers. And more importantly, they couldn't get people interested enough to really want to support the game. And that's the key. No problem, Google. Happy to share thoughts. Where's the social tags and play tags? I think it's in the party finder. Give me a second. I never use the party finder, so I wouldn't 100% know. But I'll check for you, alright? But yeah, it's true. God will not make you rich, so that's why I work hard every day, and I know my time is coming. Every bit of success came from blood, sweat, and tears. My music, I'm working every day to make more tracks.
Operation completed.
I completely understand, DeBlock. I'm just glad you continue to support my streams. That's what's important. You guys supporting my streams is the most important thing. That and, of course, registering as a supporter. Now, let me just take a look at the party finder. It's probably in the menu somewhere there. Sorry, 1 second.
New super chat received. New subscriber detected.
Your usual, please? No problem. I do love Shattered Veil. But first, I'm gonna check the social menu. So, oh, sorry. If you go to party, I believe that this guide will show you all the stuff. But I think you can add the tags here. So you can add like the tags under play, like weapon core farming, gold farming, something like that. And then you'll be able to add the tags that you want and save your settings. So that's how you do it. Mood Night. There you go. I don't know what the ammo bug is, Project, but if you know any bugs, please do not exploit them. Please make sure you send them to devs via their official Discord so that they know and fix it. It's as bad as those people who exploited the whole, oh, you can reset firing Fiesta by switching weapons. Don't do exploits, guys. You want to beat something, beat it legit like a Dark Souls player. If you can't do that, then I don't respect you as a gamer, just so you know. That's why I never take advantage of exploits. Okay, here we go. This is Baron's favorite. Oh, if it's a bad bug, then keep reporting it. Hopefully they fix it soon.
This is Hound Action, reporting extreme concentrations of void energy within the operation zone. All units, please proceed at your own discretion, but do not exceed your limits. Large-scale voltage transfer confirmed. Descendant, stop the enemy troop deployment.
Soft like snow. The first caress beneath the roar. The heart confess. Steel and venom, skin and bone. Harmony lost. The beast has grown.
This is where it ends. This is going to sting.
Static hum. The wires scream. Fractured light. A twisted dream.
The original.
Clings to screams. The line will blur. Reality breaks. The storm will stop. Pierce the heavens, rip the veil. Delicate whispers to savage wail. Waves of fire, chaos reigns. Echoes linger, bloodstained chains.
Mission complete. All units proceed to transport location.
Bloodstained
Great work out there.
Bloodstained
They do. It's quite a big diff, actually, for survival. Here's a bonus for Baron.
through empty skies, moonlight shines, a broken guise, veins of stars, they twist and burn, silent war.
She's pretty explosive artillery, I'll be honest about that.
Descendant, confirm arrival in the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Tides of time, they coil, they
I like this one. I don't know why. It's just so nice. It does, Rubik's.
Arcade life size detected inside of all.
I love this bit because I always get them chills when she does it. Hello, IDK. For anyone interested in my music, make sure y'all check out my pages. I'd say grind them both.
Extraction from operation zone initiated. Good work, Descendants.
All right. Hope you guys all enjoyed that. Yeah. 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 Okay, good. 1 second. Yes, indeed. Is good. All right, I probably have one more run in me, and then there we go. They will, but I'm pretty sure it's a minimap error. But it could also be disappearing under the ground. I don't know. My dog seems to pick them up just fine. Me, maybe not so much, but we'll see. Well, Rubik's, welcome to this very, very grindy game. You will soon see why people have become tired of the grind. It's not that the game itself isn't good, but there's just too much grind. It doesn't feel rewarding. I don't feel enthusiastic about doing it. It's become a chore and problematic. One day in future, when it comes to PC, fully remastered and they sponsor me, then sure. Without question or doubt, my friend.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendants.
So am I, Baron. I want to finally see what all the people were talking about.
Keep trying.
But you know, I don't know. That's exactly what I like about COA. Although COA is just like some simple daily stuff. The daily crap, you get it done in like an hour or two. See you later, Jono. You get it done in like an hour or two. And then after that, you just go PvP. And there's other activities to keep me happy, like Ancient Battlefield, things like that. It feels good. So I like COA because of that. I like that they don't drain me of my very soul just to be able to participate in a damn game. You know, so it feels nice. It really does. I think that's what does it for me. You're not jaded yet, but you will be.
This is going to hurt.
Captain Elias, deploying arcade. I am the original.
Yeah, I'm just literally like ignoring freaking Pattern Elias. If you're lazy to move, like once you've got the defense increases, you can literally just ignore it and not give a damn.
Oh my. Operation completed. Awaiting transfer to
Okay,
transport
that's a
position.
nice ending.
Well done, Descendant.
All right, that is it for me, guys. We've had some fun farming, and you know, the cores are definitely a big help for survivability. I like them. So, little summary of everything today. Sigma Sector is better than the 400% in my personal opinion. I feel that although you mostly get rank 9 cores, you get more bang for your buck, because in the 400%, it's possible to not get a single rank 9 or rank 10 core. Time taken in Sigma Sector is generally just as fast as the 400%. It is very rare that a 400% is faster. So do be aware that that is the case. However, because of the way it has been structured, you can, in theory, still go around and farm in either one. So let's say you need the red vouchers for ETA 0 tomorrow, you can still go around Sigma Sector and not, you know, completely miss out. So there is that. And I do want to be open and clear about it. So yeah, for me personally, I have thoroughly enjoyed this. This core system, I believe, will give more viability to builds, because now you're not worried on the survival aspect. You can focus on maximizing damage. However, please do not completely strip away the HP modules. You're still going to need at least one to give yourself enough of a hit point boost to survive in most situations, and that's what I'll say. Defense can now come entirely from your components, irrespective of whether they are present on your components at all. And yeah, on a personal level, I do like what is offered so far. Could it be better? I think it could definitely be better, but this is the best that they could probably do until Season 3, so we'll see. But thank you very much, ladies and gents. That brings me to the end of my video and demonstration for today. I hope it has been helpful to you guys. Tomorrow and the rest of the weekend will be focused on our Dark Tide marketing campaign, so I hope you guys will tune in for that. That's mostly in the morning stream. Evening streams will be a basket of different games, so look forward to that, and I will see you guys on the next one. Don't do anything too weird while I'm gone, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, welcome to our newest members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't watch ads, keep the channel alive, because look, right now the revenue for TFD is all the way down. All right, so I need you guys' help. If we get more viewership, we get more people playing, then, you know, things will be good. But if we don't, then oof, it is what it is, right? Okay, see y'all in the next one.